Hello, good evening. Welcome, guys. Thank you very much for being in class. I really appreciate the opportunity. How was your day, guys? Was it good?
Yes, good, good.
Yes.
Good, good, good.
You enjoy it?
Yes,
It's
it
good.
was very good.
Okay. What about the rain? Over here, it's rainy, but not too heavy. What about in your
Yes.
house? Is it raining in your house?
It was
Eh,
raining a little bit heavy, but
It's
actually
raining.
no, it was.
It was. My goodness, right? Um. Anyways, it's winter, and we need to be happy that we can have the rain in our houses. Sometimes it's difficult because it causes more traffic, accidents, the rivers, right? And other things.
in the
Okay.
highway, those chorros, it was a death.
My goodness. Los chorros highway is complicated, right? All the time. Really complicated. Okay. Let's get it started. Please get it started. We're going
Teacher, I
to.
have a question.
Hello. Yes.
Quería saber cómo íbamos con las notas.
Oh, with the grades. For example, let me see. Let me show you one thing here. We are working on number. Yes. Let me show you the Google Classroom first. Oh, it's not here. Okay. With the grades, we are going to evaluate this square. Take a look.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, brother. Welcome. I'm going to show you right now the grades here. Okay. These are the grades that we are need to evaluate. Estas tareas, they are participation in class. Que cada vez que hacemos oral activities, conversation, exercises, las fotos que me mandan, todo esto vale solamente un punto. Esta les he colocado aquí, de las 2 semanas. ¿Ok? Esto es fácil de ganarlo siempre y cuando, por ejemplo, en el reporte de asistencia tengan 90%, perdón, 120 minutos conectados, se mandan la foto con los nombres, participation. Luego vamos oral exam. Esta nota oral todavía faltan algunos que no tienen nota. Pero en el examen que hicimos, que es el examen 1, sin, ahí vamos a restarle unos puntos para cubrir esta nota a los que no hicieron el examen oral. Si no, esta misma nota se la vamos a duplicar aquí. ¿Ok? Falta otro examen oral, una conversación corta. Ahora, este examen no lo he colocado aún, el examen que hicimos en Classroom, que ahorita está dando unos problemas con las notas, entonces tengo que hacerlo manual. Como
Teacher,
somos,
solo una
¿ah?
pregunta, ¿cuál era el examen oral?
Oh,
¿Cuál fue?
the exam was the conversation that we had in groups. Let me see if I can show you the groups over there. Because I sent the groups in WhatsApp, but I don't remember the exact conversation. Let me show you in the group
Okay,
and I'm
thank
going to tell you later. Ujú. Dos exámenes, que es examen de la unidad 1, examen de la unidad 2. Estamos en la, no, estamos en la 3. Falta la 4, ese es por el examen de la 4. Estos foros, yo los tomo como los verbos, ¿ok? La práctica de los verbos. Entonces, esta práctica de verbos, que básicamente uno, cada vez que ustedes van, la última semana, vamos a tener, me van a leer los verbos, ¿ok? Pero eso es en el momento que están en los grupos. Que léame 10 verbos, léame 12 verbos, léame esto que están aquí, solo para sacar una muestra si usted está pronunciando bien. Bien, que ya lo vi en el módulo anterior, pero en ese tenemos que hacer un repaso. ¿Ok? Y el libro, The Book, The Elephant Man. Que ese libro siempre hago un examen, está en Schoology, pero como hoy han movido todo para Classroom, entonces estoy esperando autorización para modificar un poquito el Classroom y ver cómo pongo ahí, solo que ustedes pongan la respuesta. ¿Ok? Solo que pongan la respuesta. Y esto es puro speaking en clase. Aquí dice speaking in class. Hay estudiantes que no, nada, ni en conversaciones, ni nada, no participan. Pueden tener un su 7, 8. Esto vale solo un punto. Los exámenes orales 2 puntos cada uno y el speaking 2 puntos. Este speaking es solo que usted participe. Cada vez que yo digo volunteers, 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 de los que más participan, obviamente van a tener 10. Los que no tanto, 9. Y aquellos que casi no participan, que uno a veces ni, que sí, no, rarísimo, pues se pueden tener un 8. ¿Ok? Voy a subir la nota de este
Pregunta,
examen. Ajá, misa.
en el caso del Elephant Man, las preguntas van a ser de comprensión o de o verbos.
No, no, no. La pregunta es de comprensión. Unas,
Ah, ok.
ajá, por ejemplo, What was the name of the doctor? Doctor
Ujú.
Trios.
Doctor Fritz.
Ajá, en others. Pues, casi todos sacan buena nota en ese examen porque no es algo que les voy a preguntar qué decía en la carta, el tal fecha, en el capítulo 5 no. Tan así específico, no. Sino que más generales, cosas generales. ¿Ok? Y el examen va a tener opción múltiple, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. O sea, ahí va a estar la
Ah,
respuesta, solamente que pues, saber cuál es.
ok,
So,
Teacher,
gracias.
ajá,
mire, con respecto a lo del examen oral, bueno, al menos yo estoy hablando por mí, no
ujú.
sabía que el ejemplo que usted menciona había sido un examen oral. En todo caso, no recuerdo yo haber hecho un examen oral. No sé si usted lo dijo de manera general que iba a ser un examen oral o solo lo tomó así.
No, déjenme buscarlo bien cuál fue el que les evalué, porque ahí está en el grupo. Déjenme evaluarlo bien.
Teacher,
Ahora, ajá,
yo
Pero
tengo,
sí,
Cuando
sí
es
lo
así,
dijo.
teacher,
Yo
porque en
creo
la
que
mayoría
tengo
de
la
los
misma
casos,
duda.
Yo me
el
acuerdo
día
que dijo.
Teacher, yo creo que nos evaluó en el que nos puso nota.
es que
Nos,
ese es, sí, ese es.
sí,
hubo
que
un
hicimos
diálogo
en
que
grupo
hicimos.
sobre el diálogo que
Una
hicimos de una
conversación que nos dejó.
familia comprando algo.
En la segunda
Ajá,
semana fue.
sí, en la
No
segunda
es
semana fue.
y una
Cuando les doy notas, le digo 9.5. Eso va directamente aquí. Ahora, si a alguien, no se preocupen para allá, yo sé que entiendo de la preocupación, ¿verdad? Es decir, ¿cómo va a quedar sin nota? Si alguien por A, B, C de motivo ese día, ya voy a buscar dónde están las notas porque se las puse en el grupo y cuál fue la evaluación. Si alguien, sabe, no pudo estar porque iba manejando, porque estaba en emergencia, porque estaba en el hospital, casi todo, casi todas las clases en todos los grupos hay siempre gente así, porque me es teacher va manejando y no le puedo decir, mire, para de manejar y es la clase, no. La prioridad es ir manejando concentrado. Y ese momento pasó el grupo de él y me dicen, teacher, plano o sutana, no puede porque ahorita va a manejar. Entonces no es que se vaya a quedar sin nota. Y si tal vez no participó o no estaba en ningún grupo, porque la clase anterior no estuvo en ningún grupo, porque no estaba en emergencia, etcétera, siempre va a tener una nota, solo que un poco menor. Y si yo le duplico otra nota, puede ser una nota de verbos, puede ser una nota de oral activity, puede ser una nota de un examen. Pero es bien raro que yo le voy a dejar cero en eso, a menos que sea alguien que no se da el caso que solo venga un día a la semana, que hasta ahorita no se ha dado el caso, que no se conecta, no participa para nada. Ahí sí como que cómo le voy a poner una nota, sí. Pero no se preocupen por eso. Ya voy a buscar ahorita esa nota y se las comparto, ¿ok? But no problem, no problem. Igual este cuadrito yo se lo voy a mandar cuando termine la cuarta semana. Y ahí ustedes corroboran y ven. No problem, no problem. Okay? The only thing you need to worry about is participation. Participation. Ahora, todos los ejercicios, aquí está la captura de pantalla, todo eso es participation. Volunteers, me teacher, me teacher. For example, I have right now in my mind, for example, three names of the people that are always participating. I am not going to say it, right? I'm not going to say the names, but I have right quickly fulano, sultano, mengano, sultano. Pero también los demás participan, no es que solo porque me diga volunteers, no, sino también en los grupos. Cuando entro en los grupos, uno entra a observar, fulano está ahí al lado, participa. Pero siempre hay dos o tres que, pues sí, no pueden participar, y si no, ¿ok? Ahora, con este examen sí nos hemos tardado, que ir haciendo manual, o sea, haciéndola ver dónde está, que contestó, porque no es lo mismo como en School. Yo no sé si ustedes hicieron examen en Schoology. Ahí era diferente. Pero como lo cierran ya pasado mañana, no se puede trabajar ahí. ¿Ok?
Teacher,
Hello, hello.
Entonces, el examen final sería el jueves 5.
The final exam, let me check, is going to be the last week.
Viernes 5.
No, pero viernes
La
no,
próxima.
último día no,
Venga.
un día antes va a ser.
Jueves.
El viernes es 6, creo yo.
Jueves.
When day is 4?
Yes, no, terminamos el, ajá. Fourth, puede ser entre 4 y, entre 3 y 4. Lunes o martes. La otra semana, así.
Ok, teacher.
Ok, ¿por qué no 5? Porque a veces hay estudiantes que esos días no están. O llegó el 4 o el 3. Y si luego el último día y ese día no está. Ujú. Excellent. More questions? For the attendance. En la attendance vamos bien. Aquí falta todavía agregar esto, ¿ve? Día 26, 27 y hoy 28. Y por ejemplo, a David sacar a 120. Este es un control interno que llevamos, que nosotros nos piden llevar. Por ustedes, se puede bajar un poquito o puede subir cuando ISAFUR revise los reportes. Digamos que a David se mantuviese con 120 en todas las clases. Miren, 94.75, ¿eh? Casi 100. No digamos, no digamos Cándido, porque Cándido casi lleva todo 120. Ahora, ahora, teacher, y si se ven, no pierden minutos. ¿Por qué? Porque cumplimos con los 120, pero desde el momento que usted le da clic al link, lo que les expliqué esa vez, ya está contando los minutos Zoom. Eso es Zoom individual. Ahora, hay mucha gente, aquí hay bastante que me aparecen con 150 minutos a veces, o 130 minutos. Es porque nomás salen del trabajo, no sé, le dan clic al link y van en el teléfono o en la laptop y está bien, 5:30, perdón, no 5:30, ¿no? 7:30, cuarto a las 8, no problem, it's okay, desde ahí van sus minutos. Entonces, si en el reporte que salen 130, solo se toman 120, por eso aparece aquí, 120. Ahora, estos de 117 son cuando uno se conecta pasada las 8:10, 8:15 y resta un poquito. Y es por eso que a veces me extiendo un poquito a las 10 para que eso que se conectaron un poquito más tarde, por a veces de motivo, sumen un poquito más en los minutos. Que en realidad aquí a esta fecha todos van bien. Bueno, solo algunos que ya no asistieron, ¿no? Cristian Castro, que él por gusto, Cristian Castro ya por... Y Cristian, ¿por qué tiene tan bajo Cristian Castro? Vamos a ver, Cristian. Vaya, pues.
Por ir a los conciertos, dice.
De concert, bro. Concerts. Todavía, llegamos al 78, 58. Todos estos días 120, ¿eh? 120. Hey, Cristian. Esto es lo primero que pide INSAFOR, asistencia. I had a student 2 months ago. 2 months ago. He was very good, very good. In the exams, 9. Oral activities, 10. Evaluations, participation. What was the problem? that his job was a little bit difficult. So he moved. He was one day in Guatemala, other day in Costa Rica, other day in Canada. Business, right? Business. What was the problem? In the week, 2 classes, 3 classes, the half of the class. Entonces el porcentaje de asistencia le bajó. Con 9, 8, algo así. And he didn't pass. Because number 1 is the attendance, number 1. And the grades are secondary. Of course, are important. But the very first thing, the attendance. Okay. Let's continue, please. I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to show you tomorrow the grades.
Okay, go.
Okay, thank you. Unit number 4, pay attention. It says, match the different financial statements with their definitions. Cash flow, what is cash flow? Income statements, equity statement, and balance sheet. Balance sheet. Okay, individually, please try to match. Try to match the words with the correct definition, please. Lights, camera, action. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, it says match the different financial statements. What is number one? Cash flow.
3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Excellent. Very good. B.
Number 4.
Number
Number
4.
Excellent. C.
Number 2.
number 3.
Number 1.
And D. Number two.
Number 2.
Very good. Perfect. It says, discuss with a partner the following ideas. Share your opinion and give reasons. It's not so important to know about the incomes and outcomes a company has. Last year, a company's owner fired many people. The owner carried such actions to save the company. Was it a good strategy? Yes, no? It is mandatory for everybody to check on his or her profits to see how much can be invested or spent.
Teacher,
Hello?
what's the meaning of fired many people?
Oh, fire, despedir. Fire,
Okay.
despidió. A company's owner despidió many people.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, no problem. So, number one. What do you think? In your opinion, it's not so important to know about the incomes and outcomes a company has.
False.
Think
It's
that
very
just
False or true?
Yeah.
True or false?
It's false.
It's false. Okay, why? Why do you think it is important? Huh?
Because if you don't have control or any documentation about incomes and outcomes, how you can know if your company have how do you say ganancias?
Incomes.
How do you know if your company have incomes?
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Number two. Last year, a company's owner fired many people. The owner carried such actions to save the company. What do you think? Good strategy? Bad strategy?
it depends.
It
For the
depends.
people, it is a bad idea because the persons the people needs the job, but for the company it can be a solution to save the company.
Excellent. It depends. Very good. Very good. I like your answer. It is mandatory for everybody to check on his or her profits to see how much can be invested or spent.
What does mean profit?
Profits también como entrada, ganancias.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Why?
It's for the same that the number one is false
Yeah,
because
true.
it's a good way to know how much money you can know how much money income to the company. So if you don't know, maybe you will invest in a bad business.
Well,
Teacher está en silencio.
Ay, Dios, quién me está poniendo en silencio? Ay, Dios, mm, no sé qué hacer, demasiado. ¿Cómo respetaban a los teachers hoy?
El de le está poniendo silencio, teacher.
Ah,
El de le está poniendo silencio.
¿por qué está haciendo eso? Cristian Castro, quizás.
El de le está poniendo en silencio, ¿no?
¿Quién es el del? ¿Quién es el del?
El dedo.
Sabía que me iba a decir eso. No, hombre, yo pensé que era Ever el que me estaba poniendo. Silencio.
Ay, Dios, antes se usa estas cosas.
Ay, Dios. Sí dicen, pero hasta escriben en la pantalla los teachers. Okay, look at this. Listen to the recording and answer the questions. The man is speaking with his mom, his friend, sister. How do you describe the man's current situation? He has a lot of expenses, he's in debt, he's trying to borrow money, he has a decent job. Which sentence best describes the man's dining practices? The man's apartment is, the woman suggests that the man, okay, individually, please, I copy this link and you answer individually on your cell phones or on your computer or laptop. 1, 2, 3. When you finish, photo. Excellent job, Oscar, Iris, Guillermo. Thank you, Alexander. Tricia, okay, let's continue. Next activity, please. Okay, the next activity is this. How to use so and such. How to use so and such. It is so necessary for the company. It is so necessary. So and such are to give more emphasis. For example, similar to very. It is very necessary for the company. It is so. Number two, it is so important to check the reports. The projects were so well made. Our ideas were so imaginative. Imaginative. It is such. Pay attention. It is such a creative program. It is, teacher, is such a program creative? No, first the characteristic, the adjective, and then the object. It is such a creative program. It is such an important program. It is such a useful program. It is such a significant investment. The report was such a useful tool before. The last product was such a big success. Such a big success.
Teacher,
Now, hello?
sorry. Eso sería como decir muy necesario, muy importante,
Very
así.
good. Excellent. Excellent. Similar in Spanish to muy. Mhm. Now, exercise number 5. Look at this. Complete the sentences with so or such. Then compare with a partner. Let's work it out in groups of 3 students. Okay? And 3 or 4 minutes. I guess 4 minutes is too much. But I'm going to give you 4 or 5 minutes to complete this exercise. When you finish, remember, take a photo, send it in the group.
Quedé solito.
Okay. It is good to know the cash flow. They are
So,
so. The architect is
Socha.
Socha. Wireless internet access is
So convenient.
all the inventions we created are
Popular.
the computer was
Socha.
check in Your financial statement was so
So difficult.
difficult. Very good.
Okay.
Hello?
In our group, we have a problem because
What was the problem?
we didn't understand what is the difference between so and sus and what is more important, and we don't have idea about them.
Okay, excellent question. Very good. Excellent question.
And the other question is when we use so and what case we can use such.
Okay, very
For
good.
not too so clear too.
For what?
It's not clear for me.
Okay, right now. So and such are words to give more emphasis to certain activities. Okay. Similar to very. Similar to very. You can say it is very necessary for the company. It is very important to check the reports. You can use very. It is a very creative program. It is a very significant investment. The report was a very useful tool before. The last product was a very big success. So you can say the last product was a big success, was a big project, was an excellent invention. No problem, it's okay. Pay attention. The last project was, eliminate this, a big success. Is the idea correct? Yes, it's okay, no problem. It's totally correct. It is a creative program. It is a significant investment. The report was a useful tool before. But you put such to give more emphasis to the idea. You put so, this is the same. It is necessary for the company. It is important. The projects were well made. Our ideas were imaginative. But you put so to give more emphasis. Like, for example, it is so important. It is so important to study the verbs every day. More emphasis. Okay, so when do we use so and such? Number one is if you want to give more emphasis. And what is the correct structure? If you see here, it is so necessary for the company. We have a characteristic, we have an adjective. So, and the adjective. Adjective, she is so beautiful. She is so elegant. The project is so important. Adjectives, characteristics. The car is so clean. The projects were so nice. Such, you need an adjective, but you need a noun at the end. You need adjective and object. Adjective and object. For example, it is such a creative. Imagine you eliminate this. It is such a creative. Such a creative what? What? Such a creative what? Such a creative project. Such a creative program. Such a creative idea. So with such you need the adjective and the noun, not only the activity. It's so important to check. It is so necessary to do. No. Such, you give emphasis, but you need two words. Characteristic, adjective, noun. Adjective, noun. For example, it is such a significant what? Investment. The report was, you can say, the report was a useful tool. More emphasis, the report was such a. We always need a or an. A or an. Such a useful tool. Useful tool. Characteristic object. The last product was such a big success. Such a big success. Okay? So let's continue. But do you have the idea clear? Such and so is for giving emphasis to one idea. So, the adjective, so important, so necessary. You can say, for example, it is so important. For example, teacher, are the verbs important? Yes, the verbs are so important. Or I can say, it is so important. Only that. But with such, I can say, it is such an important activity. It is such an important part of the class. It is such a crucial list of vocabulary for the level. Let's continue. Let's continue practicing here. Let's change. Ay, Dios. Y me quito la imagen, pues, Alice. For example, number one, try to analyze this. Number one is so. So, it is good to know the cash flow. They are so important. Or it is the cash flow. It is, no, it is so important. They are no cash flow. It is so important. Perfect. Can we give a similar idea using such? Let's try. It is so important. It is so important what? To know the cash flow. Now using such. It is good to know the cash flow. It is such a, oh, in this case, an. Yes or no? Important. Such an important
No, yes.
Cash flow.
fact, an important fact, an important activity, an important document, an important report, no, activity, no, important document. It's an important, yes. So the same idea, it is good to know the cash flow. Why? The cash flow, why? It is such an important fact. It is such an important activity to know the cash flow. It is such an important document.
Yo he notado que antes de la preposición a se usa el such.
Aha, yes. Such and then a. Such a or such an. Number two, the architect. Yes, question? Do you have questions? Yes, Carlos?
Teacher, y entonces sí, con ese ejemplo que acaba de dar, podría ser también en la segunda de la izquierda, it is such an important to check the reports.
Ah, yeah. It is so important to check the reports. So you can say, first you need to give context, more context. For example, I need to check the report. I need to check the reports. You said, I need to check the reports. It is such, and then you start. It is such an important task. It is such an important activity for me. Yes, because you need to, or you can say, for example, checking the reports, primero la actividad, checking the reports is such an important activity for me. Yes, because here, when you use so, you can say it is so important to, and you can give the activity to. But when you use such, no, you just describe the adjective and the noun. For example, it is such an important activity. To me, you can say, to me, checking the reports. You can say that, but most of the time it's at the beginning. At the beginning. For example, like this, look, like this. The last product was such a big success. If you say, for example, it was such a big success, but you refer it to what? To the game, to the product, to the company, to the idea. So first you need to be specific, right? You got it?
I got it.
Mm,
For example,
so.
let's see the other part. The architect, we are in this moment trying to say the idea in different ways, using so or using such. Number two, the architect is such a, yes or no?
Yes.
The architect, pay attention to the idea. The architect is such a creative woman. So I am specific, the architect. Pero si le pongo it, ¿a quién me refiero con it? No, no context. Si yo digo, it is such a creative woman. Who? But if I say, my mom is such a creative woman. The architect. Now, how can you say this using so? How can you say this using so? The architect is
So
a
correct.
Look at this
So
example. Look at this example. So when you use so, it is necessary to say a.
They're
No.
correct.
Non.
Creative. So creative.
Very good.
So
Hey,
creative woman.
the architect is so creative.
No.
Only that. The architect is so creative. Only that. No, this is so creative woman. No, because we need such a, yes. Now, number three. Pay attention with number three. Wireless internet access is so convenient. Okay, very good. Let's try to give a similar idea using such a.
Wireless internet access is such
Wireless.
convenient era tool.
Tool, very good. Is such a convenient
tool.
tool. So you need adjective, convenient, characteristic, and the object, tool. Okay.
Cierto.
Okay, this such in
Sí.
Spanish is similar to this.
Teach.
Hello.
In the I so is more general, word general, for example. And such is more specific.
You can.
More specific to what say for the event, for example.
Yes. It's okay. It's okay. You can
For-
understand it like that.
For
That's so.
example, wireless internet is general. It's everywhere, whole world.
Yeah,
Internet.
it could be.
Mm.
But with so you don't need to be more specific because you say wireless internet access is so convenient. Only that. What is so convenient? The internet. Now, with wireless internet access is such. The problem is that such. With such, you need two words. Such, characteristic, and noun. Characteristic and object. You cannot say, wireless internet access is such important. No, we need such we need to put and then characteristic, you said specific characteristic, and now wireless internet access is such a convenient tool in all the places, in the schools, in the companies.
Teacher,
Uh-huh.
then one thing, for example, will be internet is so slow. That's all.
Very good.
And
The
the,
internet.
in another way, the internet is such a slow net. I don't know.
In that case, you can say something like the internet signal. No, the internet has such a slow signal.
Okay.
Has such a slow. You need to modify a little bit, right? Such a slow signal right now. Wow, the internet has such a slow signal right now that I am trying to work, but no internet.
Okay.
Very good. One more exercise and then we continue practicing on the internet. Try to, the idea is the same, to give emphasis, but you need such important tools, such a creative program, and the other is so important, is so creative. Okay, all the inventions were created are so popular. The computer was such a significant invention. Checking your financial statement was so. Let's try to change. Try to change all the inventions. All the inventions we created are such. Pay attention to this. This is important. This is important. Do you think, pay attention, all the inventions One or plural?
Plural.
Plural.
Plural. Ok, estamos haciendo esto para que lleguen a una comprensión más allá, ok? But you need to pay attention here. All the inventions we created are such. Do you consider in these specific examples it is necessary
No,
No.
because it's plural. It's
it's
different
plural.
inventions.
Inventions. Look at this. It is. What is it? Is singular.
Singular. Singular.
The report. The report is singular.
Single.
The last product. Singular.
All they are
Y
singular.
el libro pone only singular. But in this specific, look, all the inventions we created are such important ideas. Tools, you can say tools. No problem, it's your decision. Tools. You can change the adjective, useful. You can say útiles, útiles. Ideas útiles. Herramienta, useful. Are such useful ideas, such useful tools. Teacher and in these specific inventions, plural. The computer was such a significant invention. Let's change with so. Help me please. The computer was so
significant.
Significant. Or you can say this is one option, or you can say the invention of the computer was so significant. More specific, the invention of the computer was so significant. Not necessarily so significant idea, so significant activity, no, such yes. Such a significant idea, invention, tool. Number 6, checking your financial statement was so difficult before. Checking your financial statement was such a or no a? And analyze. Checking your financial statement. How many activities? One activity or 2 or 3 activities?
Just one.
One. What is the activity? Checking the report, checking. Was so difficult before. Checking your financial statement was such a difficult what? Activity. Okay, activity. Before, you can put before, it's optional. Checking your financial statement was so difficult. Checking your financial statement was such a difficult activity. Okay. Let's continue with the next activity. Uno mejor se escondieron desde la cámara, pa. Ok, estás viendo Soy en Soch, dijera. Está rascando de la cabeza ahí.
Están viendo Soy 101.
He's so tired.
He's so tired.
So tired.
Okay, so and such. So or such. Complete with such or look at this. Such or sucha. Look. No. Por aquí me tenía otra cosa más.
Such.
For example, the plural and singular.
Okay, we are going to work only
Only one tenses. Only one tense.
yes. Let me see. Okay, only part number 1 and part number 2. Part number 3, no. Yeah, part number 3, yes. Part number 4, no, porque ahí ya meten so clever, such a clever boy, so intelligent, so it was. No, yes, it's okay. It's okay. Look in this part, please. Such and such a. Aquí está, ¿eh? Such. If it is plural, such, no such a. If it is only one, such a. Okay? I copy the link. And
Repeat, teacher, please.
okay, no problem. Right now. Remember, I would like the example I gave you. If the idea is in plural, such, no necessary a. But if it's only one, such a. For
Okay.
example, number 3, Amelia and Abigail are
Such.
nice people. Nice people. Such nice people or such a?
Such.
Such.
Such because people plural. Okay.
Yeah.
Lights.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, very good. No problem. $40. Groups.
Why?
Yes,
Ni para la
only that.
don.
Thank you.
Ni para la dona. Ay, Dios.
We are
Ese
poor.
TikTok. Ay.
For the
Esta
Coca-Cola.
dona. También ahí con. Ay. Let's go. Hello, hello, guys.
Hello. Los
Hello, hello,
compañeros
brother.
no participan, solo habla Elías, Adonis y los demás no sé.
Ok, ¿quiénes están activos?
Alexander, Adonis y José Elías.
Okay. I am going to send you to other groups, no problem, Alexander.
Porque está
También.
bien.
Todavía decía fan.
Ah,
Ujú. Such an elegant clothes.
No, pero es que el plural realmente es el wears. He wears.
such
¿Se puede
as
ver el plural de la persona o el
the
plural
four
de
in the number four for to
el
me is
complemento?
such a because it's singular and close
Where's no es plural.
Lo que
Where's
pasa es que sí,
close.
sí es cierto.
es porque esto es una persona.
Then is singular and entonces we are going to use it such a.
Duhan
Yes.
es singular. Ajá, ok. Was
Okay, let's see there. Duhan always looks smart. Okay. He wears elegant clothes.
En
What
plural.
clothes? What are elegant?
Close.
He is elegant or the clothes are elegant?
the
The
clothes.
close.
The clothes. So such.
Such. plural.
Mhm. Very good.
Ya casi se ahogaba Ada peleando.
Oh, sí. Yo me las puedo como son.
It was so
Such.
such
Torcha.
such a-
Such a.
It is was such a
Such a.
Such. Such a
such
Such.
hot.
such a
What if?
hot
Chicho, se me sale el chino esto. Ahí está.
such a hot.
Hasta ahí va. O sea, después con lo demás.
No sé qué diría yo que está ahí.
Poner lo demás. It was.
Ok.
It was
Ok.
such
Ah,
a windy
No,
day.
porque el it was es como el inicio de la respuesta.
hacía mucho calor. Bueno.
Entonces solo sería hot.
Ajá, porque dice
It was.
el agua estaba caliente. It
Ah,
was
ok.
the weather, sí, el agua estaba
So, windy day. Windy.
windy, que windy.
Yeah.
La suspensa. Aquí tengo suspensa. El sos. El so.
It was
Ok, so.
so.
It got such a wind. The exercise was such a difficult. Was so. So. Sí, so. Aquí estoy so.
Remember, when we use so, not necessary to say, for example, look at number 2. It was such a windy day. Windy day. But when we use so, look at example number 3. The exercise was so difficult. So, not necessary. The exercise was so difficult activity, not necessary activity. The exercise was so a difficult exercise. No, no, only so difficult. In number 2, the day was, it is necessary to put it again. The day was, look at example number 3. The exercise was so difficult. Only that. Number 2, the day was, no, el de day
so,
ya está ahí, el de day ya está.
so windy.
Ya lo dan ellos. The day was, solo voy a contestar lo otro. Ni siquiera was, porque was ya está ahí también. Ya lo escribieron. Ajá.
So windy.
Ahí va. Quitándole de también, ¿verdad? Porque de también está al principio, the day was. So,
O sea que ese es el principio de la
ajá,
otra,
ese es el principio.
del
Sí,
cambio que se va a hacer.
cabal, ahí está el
Ah,
principio ya. Entonces yo pongo, the day was so windy day, necessary windy day,
Only windy.
only windy. The day was so windy.
porque ya está de ahí.
¿Y porque lleva so? Si llevara such, ahí sí hay que dar más específico. Such a hot, allá está. It was such a hot, ¿qué? A hot day, a hot weather, a hot
So, bueno,
class, a hot. Very good. $10. Ajá, Odalis.
Ya, por favor.
Ajá.
Tenemos una duda con la parte 3, teacher.
Okay, $5. For example, the
Es que
weather. Ajá, Guille.
yo entiendo que se change the sentences, but meaning como que cambiar la frase, pero como que el significado tiene que ser el mismo, ¿verdad?
Excellent, brother. Similar to the example that I gave you in the class. For example, the weather was so hot. The idea is with so. Change the idea with such. It was such a. Such a, it's okay, pero no mayúscula. Puede ser que mayúscula no la agarre el programa. It was such a qué? Such a.
Ahí tendríamos que terminar la frase, ¿verdad?
Ajá, because
Como la oración.
yes, when we use such, you need to be specific. Such a what? La S minúscula. Porque ya comenzaron la oración ya con it. Such a. No, teacher, I don't understand. Look at the example number 2. Look at the example number 2. It was such a windy day. It was such a windy day. Ah, example number 2. Example, the first example. No, ese no. No, sino que el que estaba abajo.
Siempre abajo es iris.
Iris, iris. Excellent. This example.
Entonces como,
Vamos a ver, aquí
como que
estamos
el
viendo
día
yo.
tiene...
Aquí, ¿eh? Ve mi mouse. Estoy usando la computadora de Iris. Ve mi mouse.
Yes.
Aquí, ¿ve? The weather was so hot. Pasémosla con such. It was such a. Pero de aquí ya no sé cómo. Veamos el otro ejemplo que hay aquí. It was such a windy day. Windy day. Not only windy. It was such a windy. A windy what? A windy class. A windy day. A windy world. A windy morning. Ah, so windy day. Ah, windy. In this case, the weather was so hot. It was such a.
Such,
Look at the idea. The weather was so hot. It was such a. Group. Not only Guillermo. All of the students. Look at the first sentence. The weather was so hot. It was such a. Only Guillermo in the class and the others. Ay, Dios, hombre. No vaya a ser Instagram.
Such a hot weather.
Such a hot weather.
Hot weather.
Very good. It was lo mismo estamos diciendo, solo que usando such. It was such a hot weather. The weather was so hot. Number 2, it was such a windy day. The day was
such a windy day.
Ah, es que la primera ya está con Soch. La segunda va a ir con So.
Okay. Okay. So, windy days.
So windy.
So,
Windy.
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 Porque con So no tengo que decir so windy day. No, solo so,
Okay.
windy. So hot. Con el such sí digo
Oh,
such a windy day. Such an important project. Yes?
yes, I understand.
Excellent. Very good, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Only,
teacher.
okay, no problem. Only, I'm gonna, let me see. Give a remote control. Okay. Only Guillermo en Canto in the class. Ay, Dios,
No,
Daniel.
se lo llamó.
Okay. Continue. I'm gonna check our group.
Thank you.
Good.
Ujú.
Ok.
The
Teacher,
second.
tenemos una queja.
Hello. Real Madrid the best.
Hello. En la primera parte, ahí, ¿por qué tiene que ser such en la segunda oración? ¿Por qué tiene que ser such? Ajá, y no so.
Let's check.
It's very difficult to
Let's check.
understand.
Okay, number 2.
Two. Yeah.
Ese punto nos lo va a regalar, ¿verdad? Si está bueno.
Yes,
Cabal.
it's okay. It's very difficult to understand Guillermo because he speaks with con, no podemos decir with so speed, with such speed. Pero es que esa oración en específico utiliza incontables. Speed no se puede contar. Entonces, por eso es que tiene que ir such. Esas
Such.
oraciones no están en el tema, por eso es que, pues si no, no las hablamos mucho en el tema. Y este es el único ejercicio que se apega y que aparece ni modo esas oraciones ahí, que los demás meten otras cosas.
Ujú.
Pero aquí con tanta velocidad, como por decir, habla con tanta velocidad, with such a speed. So, no pega porque lleva el with. Con tan velocidad, no pegaría, o con muy velocidad.
Sería con tan such. Ya
Ah,
entendí.
pero speed está
Such.
hablando de una cantidad prácticamente,
Sí, ajá, y lo que dice que no se
solo que
puede
no es
contar.
medible en este caso, ¿verdad?
Excelente.
Countable.
And number 5, so expensive. The cafeteria
Yeah.
is so expensive these days.
Se
Scroll
imagina uno de
down.
esos alumnos hablando el inglés con el such o el so, con un
Sí,
gringo. Ay, Dios.
son books, Poco a poco este tema no debería estar en este nivel, pero aquí está en el programa. Entonces, pero lo han puesto bien
Bien mínimo.
sencillo. Solo que para
Ujú.
darle un poquito más de práctica a ustedes, yo les pongo esto y explica. Porque si no, solo hasta ahí las oraciones, vaya, y ya.
Y esto fue.
Entonces. So, let's see, continue part number 3. Vamos a ver part number 3. ¿Y
Teníamos
ese
que hacer
programa lo
eso.
hicieron? Sí.
Sí las
Ay,
hicimos.
Ay, ya
hombre.
lo hicimos.
No problem, it's okay. Solo hagan esa parte y que el programa les revise esa parte, nada más. Pero vamos a ver. Let's check number 1. Change. This activity is similar to the activity in the class. Okay? This activity is similar to the activity in the class. For example, the weather was so hot. It's really hot in here. I'll take a... Now, let's change the idea. Jessica, pay attention, Jessica. Ay, Dios, hombre. Vamos a hacer TikTok. The weather was so hot. It was, now change using such. It was. Excellent, very good. Very
Such
good.
a.
Such
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 a.
a
Sí,
Such a hot,
such,
Such a hot,
Such hot,
a hot day.
hot
such
day.
a hot, such a hot day, it's okay. But if you check the first sentence, the weather was so hot. It was such a hot. Ay,
Weather.
Dios.
Weather.
¿Ah?
Weather.
Weather, very good. It was such a hot weather. Number two, okay, number two. Number two, and you continue. Okay, yeah. It was, it was such a windy day. The day was now change. The idea is such, now you with so. It was such a windy day.
So
The
windy.
day was
So windy.
excellent, Daniel. Very good. The day was so windy. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue, please. Ahí solo dele otra vez. Refresque refresh the page.
Okay.
Y solo haga esas nada más. Las otras no. Solo para ver que estén bien, que aparezcan en green.
Okay.
Bye.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Okay. No
Gracias.
problem. Jessica, participate, please.
Sí participa,
Vaya,
teacher.
Yo la veo que antes ahí la veo que está ahí. Se mira, no se mira. Vaya, pues. Participation zero, Jessica. Dios. Nehemías sleepy.
We finished.
Ay, Dios.
We
Finish.
finished, teacher.
Finish.
Yes. Yes.
Did you send the photo? Si no me han
Yes.
dado nada, hombre. Ah, me mandaron.
We have a question
Ajá, what is the question?
in the sentence. It's
Show me.
very difficult. Ah,
Show me.
sorry.
Tell
Wait,
me
wait,
why
wait.
nothing but...
In the sentence number 2, it's very difficult.
Ah, yes.
Why
Okay,
is so?
number
Such.
2 is such.
Why?
I was telling the other group, les decía al otro grupo que so en such para estos niveles no debería de estar, no debería. Pero lo colocan ahí, lo colocan en el programa y ¿qué vamos a hacer? Pero lo ponen demasiado, o sea, lo ponen bien sencillo y simple y está bien. Pero solamente ponen eso y 3 ejercicios y ya estuvo. Entonces, uno tiene que ver de qué manera seguimos practicando para que ustedes lo comprendan. De todo lo que está en internet, este es el que a mí más se apega. Pero such se usa también con incontables. Esta es la única oración que aparece ahí, con incontables. Por ejemplo, in this case, speed. No se puede contar one speed, two speed, three speeds, four speed. Esa es la oración tricky que aparece, la tricky. ¿Por qué such?
Okay.
¿Por qué such? Porque dice, it is very difficult to understand Guillermo because he speaks with, ese with y speed hacen que no sea so, porque decimos speak so speed, tendría que ser una característica. So se podría, pero si fuera fast, si fuera quickly, pero como speed no es, sino que es velocidad, es como una cosa que no se puede contar, como diríamos agua, azúcar, dinero, velocidad, speed. Entonces, such también se utiliza con uncountable nouns, pero no vamos a poner ejercicio con uncountable nouns porque nos iríamos muy lejos ya con such y so. Ok.
Okay.
Entonces, esta es la única que aparece ahí. Entonces, la traducción sería con tanta velocidad. O con mucha velocidad. With such speed. Very good. Number 3. They are such nice people. Porque tiene característica y noun. Si dijéramos, they are so nice, y hasta ahí el punto, solo el adjetivo, so nice, sí. Yes. Igual que la 7, so nice, he always wears so nicely. Solo uno, okay, no problem. Yes. Scroll down, please. Scroll, tienen el SI, ya. Ay, Dios mío, eso,
Wait, wait.
hombre. Sí, está in to go. Let's go, let's go. Ajá. Scroll down. Scroll down, scroll down. Excellent, very good. Number 1, the weather is, it was such a hot weather. The day was so windy. The exercise was so difficult. It was such a difficult, hay una F creo que faltó, difficult
Yes,
exercise.
yes. And
The car was such an expensive one. Their car was so expensive. Not necessary to put one. Look,
okay.
look in example number 3. The exercise was so difficult. So difficult activity. So difficult now. Not necessary. Only so difficult. Was so difficult. Their
Okay.
car was so expensive. Only that. Okay? Good job.
Thank you.
No problem. It's okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, no problem. $20. $20, Sochi.
Ya es el
Odona.
sábado, sin falta.
Odona. Hombre, nada. Pedido
Pay.
ya. Y José, si no, no participaba José, no. Si los demás no están aquí, Carlos, Jennifer, José. Ay, Dios.
Sí, yo sí.
Mm.
Yo sí, pero es que estoy con gripe.
Ay, Dios. COVID, no. Vaya, no nos va a pasar la gripe aquí. Let's go, let's go.
Si no me besan, no se las paso.
Nehemías. Y solo voltea a ver Nehemías para. Ay, ¿quién está ahí, Nehemías? Nehemías. No, this is the teacher. No, the teacher is joking. The teacher is joking.
Nada, estoy solo
The
aquí.
wife, the wife. Ah, brother. Jennifer is joking, brother. Okay,
No, eso es
let's.
mentira, no beso a nadie.
¿Cómo? Ay, Dios. Oh, Jennifer. Ay. Let's go back, let's go back. Ay. Okay, finish.
Ay, Dios, teacher. Necesito que me explique la tercera parte porque quedé en la luna.
No problem, it's okay. Ay. 15, what is the problem? ¿Ah, cómo? Ajá, can you project, please? Can you? No, I'm going to project it right now. Love hurts. Tomorrow karaoke. Love scars.
With beers. Serio.
Excellent. Por ahí, por ahí, por ahí. That is the secret. That is the secret. Juan José Lara, ready for the action, brother.
Yes.
Ay, veo José aquí. Ay, Dios.
Ok, yo voy a proyectar porque él estaba conmigo. Yo lo estaba realizando.
Ok. Juan José Lara. Botella. Ay, Dios. Bueno, le voy a decir. Si yo fuera un ladrón, me pondría so o escribiría such a beautiful woman. I don't understand the part number 3. Adonis and Miriam made a mistake.
Ahí está, teacher.
Everybody could finish the exercise.
En la parte 3, teacher, no,
¿Y qué
no
pasó, Pe?
entendimos.
¿Qué dejó? Continue. Ay, Dios.
Quedamos bien
Ah,
solo la parte
Dios,
3.
Ana Miriam.
Ay, Dios.
Ahí
Hombre.
está.
No
Es
voy a
que
hacer
no nos decía
TikTok.
nada el teacher.
No
Ahí
me
es.
deja no me deja cantar. Hombre, ay, Dios. Ay, estamos durmiendo aquí, hombre, para no dormirse les canto yo, ¿no? Ajá.
De parte
Look.
3, esta.
Okay, the weather. This is similar. This is similar. Don't cry, Oscar. This is similar to the example I gave you in the class. For example, the weather was so hot. The weather was so hot. Ahora utilizando such. It was such a hot what? For example, look at number 2. It was such a, example with such. It was such a windy day. Windy characteristic. Day, the object. We need 2 words. And in the example number 1, it was such a hot, only one, such a hot. And number 2,
Weather.
such a hot
Weather.
weather. Very good. Such a hot weather. In the example number 2, it's okay. It was such a windy day. The day was so windy, quitándole el sin. 3, the exercise was so difficult. It was such a difficult, only one characteristic. Pero only one with so. The exercise was so difficult, only one, so difficult characteristic. But with such 2, it was such a difficult exercise. Their car was such excellent. Their car was such an expensive one. Their car was the first idea with such. The second idea, so. Their car was
So expensive.
so expensive. Very good. So expensive. Try to do it. Try to do it apart, right? And check, double check. Okay. Okay, only that. Very good. Thank you, Ana Miriam. Ay, Dios. And in this moment, ya no quiere. Ah. Okay, quickly on your notebooks, please. 3 examples. No, 2 examples. 2 examples with so. And you change the example. No, 2 examples with such and so. The same idea. For example, today is such, no. Today is such a beautiful moment. Or, no, this class is so beautiful. This class is so beautiful. This class is such a beautiful moment. 2 with so, 2 with such. Okay? And you read them for me and you can go. You read the examples to me and you go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Ay, Dios. Saying I love you. Okay, only one example, quickly. One example. So and such. Ay, Dios. Excellent, Alexander. Go.
The lake is so beautiful.
Okay, so one example with such.
It's such a beautiful lake.
It is such a beautiful, excellent. Bye bye. Bye bye, Alexander. Ch, no se vayan si no han dicho. ¿Cómo? Alexander, bye bye, brother. Take care. Arabi.
I have such beautiful cat.
I have such a beautiful cat. So?
Such a beautiful cat.
Okay, it's okay. Now one example with so.
I have a cat. It's so beautiful.
Good. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye.
Next.
Today is such a rainy day.
Today
it is so rainy.
Very good. Bye bye. More examples?
The rain is so hard. Is such rain hard.
Is such a hard
rain. Hard rain.
Or heavy rain. Very good. Bye-bye.
Me, teacher. This water is so cool. It was such a cool water.
Excellent, bro. Bye-bye.
Okay.
The flavor.
Such a beautiful morning. And this coffee is so good.
Good job. Bye.
Bye,
The
sir.
flavor of the
brother.
cake is so rich and deep.
Is so delicious and
is so rich and deep.
The flavor of the cake
is so
delicious.
Rich.
Eliminate rich. Delicious.
Delicious.
Excellent. Deep. Such.
They are such terrible student.
Terrible students. Very good.
Terrible.
Okay. Bye-bye, Oscar. Take care.
The word is so hard.
Okay. Very good,
It's
Christian.
so hard, such.
Is such a hard
It's
work.
such a hard work.
Okay. No problem, guys. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much. Relax, relax. In this moment, you can go and sleep in peace. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Tomorrow.